They told us to give a disclaimer. The views expressed on this podcast are those of the podcasters, any guests, and do not reflect any of the management, owners, sponsorships, or employees of thereof. Pretty much, if you're soft, don't listen to this podcast. One thing I pride myself on is just being the same and trying to look out for my folks along the way.
Like, even with all these, big things happening, like, you still mad humble, and you still, like, you have enough clout now where you could easily be like, I'm not fucking with this, I'm not fucking with that.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers, it's on. Unrestricted podcast listeners, thank you so much for clicking play. Because of you, those numbers are going up, up, and up. Now, if you want to help support this channel, if you want to help support this show, you can do 3 simple things. 1, go to my website, allrock.com. Browse. Number 2, browse the categories. Look at t-shirts, hoodies, all that good stuff. And 3, make a purchase. All right, put it in your cart and make sure you go to PayPal and actually hit pay, because I need some money. All right, but if you don't want to make a monetary donation, I know it's hard out here. I mean, the holidays just happened. I'm broke. I'm a father of 3, so I know how it is. If you want to show some free love, share, like, comment, subscribe. It's free to show love. Now, today I got a very special guest. Well, actually 3 special guests in the studio. I've been wanting to have these 3 individuals on the podcast for a while now. I got my man and Spooky. I need you to introduce your daughters, but I got Spooky with Only Gains in the studio. Introduce your daughters.
To my left is Abigail Acosta, a.k.a. we call her Monkey.
Monkey.
And then to my right is Alize Acosta, and we call her Mama.
Mama and Monkey. Where did the nicknames come from? I need to hear the story on the nicknames.
Since they were in the womb, that's just the nickname we gave them.
Oh, just a little Monkey.
Yeah, and then when they came out, she was the more caregiver. So Mama fit her well, and this one was just everywhere. So Monkey fit her just perfect.
I feel like Monkey would be my my daughter as well.
Yeah.
I got a 4-year-old, and she is reckless. She is out of control. We're a wrestling family. We're pro wrestling, WWE. And my daughter, she'll like try to hit my son with RKOs. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, relax. Awesome. She's all swat top bombing off the couch.
That's what's up.
Like, relax. But no, I'm really happy to have you guys here today. I know this is new to you guys, so Monkey's over there terrified right now. But it's all good. We're gonna get through this together, all right?
Okay.
Now, Spooky, I want you to tell me about Only Gains. Where do Only Gains come from? What is it? What's this philosophy of strong, not skinny?
So how it started was our daughters. They kind of went through an era in school, kind of bullying. Just not a good era for them, right? Mm-hmm. Being heavier. My girls, they got their dad body, unfortunately, so they're a little thicker. Mm-hmm. So that kind of took them down a dark path, and we ended up going through some trials and tribulations with that. Ended up taking them to the gym and just started embedding in their head, you know what, we're never going to be really skinny, so let's just be strong, not skinny. And we'd walk out to the gym or on the way out, and my little daughter, Peanut, over there, she'd be like, you gonna get those gains? And I'm like, well, only gains. That's all we ever do. We won't cut, we don't do nothing, it's only gains. So the company name was Only Gains, and then we trademarked strong, not skinny to make it a mental thing. Yeah,
it's so true, man. Like, I love the philosophy. I love the message behind it. As somebody that has been bullied, I get it. It's tough. Kids are ruthless
nowadays. Yeah.
Even back in the 90s, bro. Like, I'm thinking about even me, like, being a father now to my oldest is in 6th grade, and he got called the N-word just a couple weeks ago, and it's like, holy smokes! Like, times never changed. Like, it hasn't changed at all. No. Between when I was in school to now, and now I feel like, I mean, you girls grew up in the digital age. We didn't have Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. I wish we had it. I cheated a lot. I would be cheating so much in school.
You know where I'd be right now? So I was somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly. But what was that? What was that school experience like, being like bullied? Especially you, Mama, because I feel like you being a nurturer, like. That'd be tough.
Well, to be honest, when I was in middle school, I wasn't really a nurturer. I was kind of like really rude.
Dang.
That's because I was getting bullied, but like, I'd always try to act tough, just like to make it seem like I was tougher. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, I didn't like school, so that made it a lot harder. And yeah, It was tough.
What about you, Abigail? Monkey? Because I feel like you're the roughneck. Like, I didn't feel like you would take any shit.
No, I think it was the same. I think I acted a lot tougher than I actually was, but there was a lot of times where I would come home and cry and kind of just like sit in front of the mirror and like squeeze my belly and just be like, oh my gosh, like I'm so ugly. And like a lot of that would turn into more eating because I was so sad and I couldn't really do anything to change it back then, in my opinion. And yeah, the boys were just rude and the girls were just rude, and like having to change in front of them in the locker room in PE was always hard because she was always getting called blob, and I was just scared to get called blob. I don't know, it was just hard.
Yeah, that's terrible. Hindsight. How long have you guys been removed from high school?
Not even a full school year yet.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, you guys just graduated.
Just graduated.
Okay. So hindsight now, like as you're maturing, how do you feel like hindsight looking back, do you feel like it was that bad? Do you feel like, damn, like I could have handled this differently? Do you wish you could go back to handle things differently?
I think that I handled everything the best. Actually, I handled things horribly, but I definitely could have put people in their place more. I kind of really just let people walk all over me, and it made me look weak, but that is why I do what I do now, so people don't think of me as weak as I know I once was.
Confidence.
Yeah.
Confidence. There's something like growing up and maturing where it's like you learn to speak up on certain things. When I was younger, I wouldn't speak up on a lot of things. I recently, like as an adult and especially as a father now, the most recent like occurrence that I can think of is I was in the OBGYN appointment with my wife, and she was pregnant. She was like 8-9 months pregnant. And there's other pregnant women in the office. And this is during, was it COVID time? No. Yes, it was during COVID time because she was pregnant with my daughter. And there was a mom in there, and the mom was being ruthless on this little girl, a little like 2-year-old toddler. And the toddler was just playing, not bugging anybody, just playing, being a kid. And the mom's like, get your ass down, like sit down, and like grabbing the kid. And I'm like, yo, like I ain't gonna tell you how to parent. And this is one of those moments where I was like, nah, I gotta speak up. I was like, hey, I ain't gonna tell you how to parent, but I will tell you that you're putting a lot of stress on all these other women in here. I was like, you need to figure that out. That ain't okay. And then my wife is something else. My wife don't hold her tongue for nothing. So as soon as I spoke up, she was like, yeah, I could tell. I was, your spouse. And as soon as she got up, I was like, yo, sit down, baby. And then the receptionist finally comes out, and then she takes us into the back. But there are these moments in life where it's like, you got to speak up. You got to be courageous. You got to have courage. And I'm trying to teach my sons the same, my kids the same thing now, because I've been there hearing your story where you guys are at. Like, it never changes. And as a father, did you know this was happening? Did they come to you? What do you do as a father?
That was the hardest part as a father, because we ended up going to the school a couple times, and it was almost like the school didn't believe us, and they wouldn't let us talk to the parents, and stuff like that. So all I wanted to ever do was ask the parents, what would you do if your kid came home and said, I want to end it? I just wanted to ask them face to face, because that's kind of the area we were at, and it never got to that. So I think the girls just really suffered at school through that whole thing, knowing that they didn't have support from the school. So that made it rough. That made it rough for me.
Yeah, you can't have student. You got to take everything serious. Like as a school, like what are we doing here? Public school, private school. Do you think that has something to do with it?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, they want to keep their name, clean title, no trouble here, no trouble there. It's a perfect school, in my opinion, right?
Yeah.
Because to not involve the parents and have like an actual meeting to try to address the whole thing, to call people out how it is, they wouldn't do it. I don't know if they just thought I was too violent or I looked mean, but these are my daughters.
Probably both.
These are my kids, man. Like,
absolutely,
you understand where I'm coming from, and they just never got the opportunity. So
I was just having this conversation with my wife because I checked my son out of school early because it's the holidays, man. It's a holiday break. Come out, son. Let's go have fun. And I walk into the school, no issue. The office couldn't find my son because they were in assembly. So the receptionist. She was like, "Hey, do you just want to go into the auditorium? Am I boring you?"
No. I'm sorry.
I'll play it.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, she's like, "Hey, we can't find your son. The assembly's happening right now. Do you want to just go in and find him?" I was like, "Okay. Like, is there an escort? Like, how does this work? You're not just gonna let me walk into a school. You don't know me. You don't know if that's really my son, you know?" And so, nope. I walked right in, went to this into the auditorium. Not one teacher, not the principal, nobody stopped me. And I was like, "What the hell? Like, this is the security that we have in our school? Like, there should have been an escort from me to the auditorium. You know what I mean? Like, the security in schools needs to be, well, I can't lie. The elementary school my other son goes to, secure, locked down. You ain't going nowhere. You got to buzz in, buzz out. But nah, man, there's something there where it's like you're dealing with other people's kids, their pride, their world. Any parent that I know will risk it all, their life, other people's life, to save their kids, to protect their kids. So I think that school, man, they need to take it serious. Like,
it was rough, and me and my wife, we didn't make a big deal. Well, we didn't really address it, like social media or anything like that. We just took it in, and I think we had a little heartache for it. It was hard for that, not being able to talk to them and get them to address the situation. So
yeah, man, gotta speak up. Gotta speak up. It's hard. It's easier said than done too, because you don't want to put more on your daughters too. Because what happens now when you're a part of the rat family, you can't just handle it yourself. And there's this weird thing, and I think it is, a lot of it comes from social media, where it's like kids don't feel like they can speak out because they're ratting, and it's like there's a big difference, between tattletelling and safety. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if you and your little girlfriends didn't go in the corner and kiss, but once you and your little girlfriend are over here causing problems and pushing and bullying and calling verbal threats, it's like, nah, now we have a problem. Now we got to talk. I wonder if those parents ever found out what was going on.
I'm not sure if my daughters ever let their kids know or anything.
See, that's the thing, is that now these parents are going on thinking their kids are just some great kids and nothing being addressed.
We were at the gym the other day, and my daughter was like, we were leaving, and she's like, "That kid right there, that's the one that used to bully me all the time."
Oh no, that's the wrong thing to tell Dad right now.
What Dad do? Dad turned around like twice in the car.
Yeah, totally.
And I'm like trying to find him. I'm like, "Who is it?" "Oh, that one right there." I'm like, "I'll talk to him one day." I was gonna talk to him one day. But hey, dude, you don't look too good anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At that era when you were bullying. So, but I mean, will I ever do it? Probably not.
Yeah.
Just want to know.
Well, I mean, now you're like, you don't want to do no time now.
Ain't nothing I can do, man. They got their karma coming. I always say people got their own karma coming their way.
Oh, that's the truth.
Like, if they got kids, if you're gonna have kids, good luck.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I say. Because if you're gonna go through what we went through, you better buckle up. 'Cause it's a ride.
Which makes me think about your karma. God giving you girls.
Yeah, he gave me heartache, man. Heartburn. I got heartburn right now. Like, he gave me everything, but he also gave me a blessing, man.
Oh yeah.
I got a son, but I got a son and an older daughter too. So I got 4 girls and 1 boy.
Damn.
Yeah.
How you do it?
I bought a TV now.
You bought a TV?
Yeah, I told my wife, let's watch TV. We ain't making no more kids, man. That's it. We're done.
How big is your TV?
It's not big enough. I told her I want an 85. That's my goal.
Bro, let me tell you something that makes me, I don't know if you guys deal with the anxiety, but I went into Costco the other day, and we're walking, and of course, Costco always has the TVs right there as soon as you walk in. Bro, I seen a 98-inch TV. I was like, why not just go 100? Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like 98 inches? Give me 100.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm paying $2,500.
Right. I want one. I want an 85. That's my goal.
Jesus.
Well, then I have to go to a movie theater. The couch, I got everything.
You'll still go to a theater.
The popcorn. You can't beat the popcorn, man.
See, it's always something else, man.
Yeah.
You get the TV and then you get the little popcorn machine.
Yeah. Or just go to Holiday. They got the best popcorn anyways.
Low key, they do.
Right.
And my wife just found out they got nugget ice, so now she in there. I don't know what it is. This fascination with ice.
Right.
She gotta have this nugget ice. All right, go to Sonic, get a couple bags.
There you go.
So you guys deal with the high school thing, bullying. Are you guys wrestling at this time in high school?
We're called.
Damn, we really are bored.
No, I just like getting these yawning. moments where I just can't stop yawning. It happens all the time.
I offered Mama energy drink, by the way, and she denied it.
Me?
Yeah. You want energy drink?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I just had coffee.
Yeah, true.
Then she won't. She won't be quiet.
Oh yeah.
I won't shut up.
So where did the wrestling journey start?
Sophomore year of high school. That's when we started.
What made you want to get into wrestling?
To be honest, when I started wrestling, I didn't even know it existed. Like, I knew WWE, but like folk style wrestling, like high school wrestling, I didn't know that existed. So when I walked in, I was just like in this whole new world. And I had tried a lot of sports, but Abby was like, "Hey, come try wrestling with me." And I was like, "Okay." And so we walked in, and I was like, "These people think I'm weird." Like, I think I'm weird when I think back if I started wrestling. Like, I wore my hair down, and I didn't wear shoes or socks, because on the mats they're so slippery. So like, when you're like trying to take a shot in socks, like it doesn't work. So I would take my socks off, just barefoot across the mats.
You needed the grip.
I was like, yeah, that's how people are gonna remember me forever.
No sock girl. Yeah. She should have been named Monkey.
Should have, yeah.
Yeah.
So Monkey, you're really the one that started this journey.
I guess.
What made you get into wrestling? And was it sophomore year as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My animal science teacher was like, "Hey, this is going to be the first year of girls wrestling. Do you want to come try out and be a part of the team?" He was like, "You're not actually trying out. If you like put in the work and don't quit, then you make the team." And I was like, "What?" And I kind of sat there, like after a while, after he asked, I kind of sat there and thought on it every day. And then I was kind of like, well, I don't want to do this alone, so let's go get Allie, because, I mean, we're twins. We've been together. We do everything together, you know? And that's just kind of how it started. We just started wrestling, and then, I mean, we're here now and we're wrestling in college, so it worked out.
What you guys did any sports before this?
That was a bad journey.
We played softball for a little bit, and then we had our coach tell us we sucked to our faces. And then we did soccer, and we used to be really poor sports, so that didn't end very well. But wrestling...
Hold on. Elaborate.
It was
poor
bad.
sports what? Like you pulling girls' hair?
No, like if we would lose, we would freak out. Like we would cry, we would throw a fit, like just...
Damn, you're the Ron Artest of...
Without hitting anybody? Yes. They were the Ron Artest.
Damn. That's probably an old reference for you guys. Do you guys know who Ron Artest is?
No idea.
Meta World Peace. There was in, what was it, 2001, 2002?
Riot inside the arena.
It was the Malice in the Palace. This is a great YouTube video you can watch. It was the Detroit Pistons versus the Indiana Pacers, NBA. And there was a foul. These guys have been battling. They've been going at each other. Teams hate each other. There was a foul. Meta World Peace goes and he's on the announcing table. He's laying down. Somebody from the fans threw a cup at him. And he went into the audience. Bing! Knocked him out, laid him out. His teammates, because now the audience is like turning on him. His teammates go into the audience. And it's like, this is the end of the game. It's the fourth quarter. It's done. And it's the Malice in the Palace. There's guys on the court getting hit by Jermaine O'Neal. It's a lot. So when you say that you guys are poor sports, I'm thinking.
No. We just complained.
Okay, so soccer didn't work out. Softball didn't work out. How far between your, like, are you guys trying to, do you have an identity? Are you working on, do you know who you are as a young athlete or as somebody, are you trying to find a home? Does that make sense?
Kind of.
Do you have a thing?
Like a move?
No, do you have like a thing? Like for me, my thing's podcasting.
Like, where do you want to go? Both
Yeah.
of you at the end, like, you know where you want to go. Like, you have your goal.
Are you just kind of just going through the motions of school?
Wrestling wise, I kind of just want to be somebody that people can look up to. Like, I know if I work hard enough and I have enough grit, then I could potentially be an Olympian if I work that hard and I just keep at it.
Did you learn that as you were going through the motions of being a wrestler, or did you already know that you wanted to be somebody before wrestling?
Well, before I started wrestling, I wanted to join the military, and I wanted to, like, go MARSOC and be, like, Special Forces, so I kind of wanted to be somebody in that way. So I kind of think I've always wanted to be somebody that people could look up to or that had a message, but I think wrestling really brought that out.
All because that teacher. Why did that teacher mention that to you? Was there something that you brought out that the teacher was like, "Hey, go check out the wrestling for the girls"?
I don't know. Maybe he just thought I looked tougher than all the other girls.
Monkey's always just been a badass. Hearing you want to be special forces, I'm like, you just wanted to be a badass. You just always knew you were gonna be a badass.
She wanted to be a Marine for a long time. So I was excited when she joined the ROTC.
Were you military?
No, I had flat face. They didn't let me go. My son went.
So, but your son's younger than.
He's older than them.
Older, okay. So was that the reason why you wanted to go the military route?
Because of him? Well, I mean, I'd always seen the military movies, and I was like, dang, that's so cool. Like, imagine if I could do that. Like, all the girls in the military movies, I was like, dang, they look so cool. Like, I want to be, like, a badass like them. Like, what? And then, I don't know, that's just, my brother went, and then that was kind of like, yeah, like, this is something that I think is really cool and that I would like to do.
Just didn't pan out. So you guys, your teacher tells you, hey, go check out the wrestling. You're going to make the team. As long as you can cut it, you're going to make the team. You tell your sister. What's that conversation like?
I don't even remember. I think I just went up to her and I was like, hey, wrestling tryouts are today. Like, do you want to come with me? And I think she kind of just looked at me and was like, what the heck is wrestling? And I was like, I don't know. Let's just go try it. And then we literally went and tried it.
What was the initial, like, first day on the mats? Was there a big turnout for the girls?
No, the first girls, I think me and Allie, other than this one girl named Addison Van Cott, we were the 3 only girls in the room until it slowly started to grow up until tryouts came. And it was me, Allie, Angie, Addie, and Jean, and Courtney. And it was just 6 of us, and that was the original girls team at Stansbury.
Wow. So you guys are pioneers. Like, in school history, like, you guys are there.
Yeah.
They put you guys' name, like, on the plaque or in the seal or anything like that?
We have, like reward, or not, like, medal things around the room, and then we have a medal case for our school, and, like, our photos are in that, and, like, what we've placed at state and stuff. Like, so our names are there.
Damn. School history.
You have your Reno accomplishment?
Yeah. I was the first girl from our school to place at Reno Tournament Champions.
What's that?
It's like a national tournament, so, like, a lot of other schools go, and if you place in if you're in a certain place, you can be an All-American, but my bracket was just small enough that I wasn't able to be an All-American.
Well, that don't sound fair. The hell's that?
It's just as like.
Now let's go back to poor sports. Nah, fuck that. What the hell?
No, it was
Just play.
I wish we could have done it like
how
that.
small the bracket was.
Mama, turn your mic towards you. Yeah, there you go. Right there you go. You can turn the actual bass. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. So a lot of accomplishments in this high school time. What was the? You talk about grit, right? Did you guys face what type of adversity did you face going into high school wrestling in a new program with new ladies? Like, what was that like? What kind of adversity did you guys face?
I think all the other girls on the mats, they were new. There were just like a few that you could tell had been wrestling for a long time. So like if you were gonna wrestle them, you'd be like, I'm about to get my butt kicked, you know. But like at the same time, I was always like, I can tell this girl's mean. Like she's beaten everybody before her. So I just have to go in there and I have to give it my best. And like there had been times that I lost a match and my dad was like, yeah, she's definitely been doing that longer. And I was like, yeah. But like it's just like a mental game, like, because you know when someone is better than you that you got to step up your game and like keep your head cool and like be confident, like just like a mental game.
Was there any tough losses?
I think every loss is tough, especially when you're trying to be great. You know, people look up to you, like every loss is tough.
What was it like going from competitive sports and as a team sport like softball and soccer to now it's all on you? What was that like, Monkey?
I think wrestling is more of a team sport than actual team sports, because when I was doing softball and soccer, I think the girls were still rude to us. I don't think the girls really liked us. At least that's how I felt. So I didn't really feel like I was a part of the team. But with wrestling, everybody is bleeding. We're all crying. We're all sweating together in that same room over and over and over for hours every single day. You become a family. I mean, it's a lot better. You have more support. You have people looking up to you. You look up to people in that room. I think it's a lot better of an environment than an actual team sport is. And at the end of the day, it is still on you. But if you're like at a duel or at a tournament, depending on how you win or if you lose, that's on you. Like those team points at the end of the duel, like what they racked up is still kind of on you. Like if you're the last one to wrestle and you need 5 points to win that duel, then you're going to do whatever you can to get those 5 points to win that duel, you know?
Wow. See, I didn't know that. See, it's always because I'm an MMA guy, you know, so it's like that's always what's always told, even in the boxing gym. It's always told that, like, yeah, the team can help you get there, but it's on you to get it done, you know. So hearing that aspect and that point of view, I like that. That's cool. You guys travel like throughout the state on the high school team?
Yeah.
How was that? How was your first like out of state competition?
Our first out-of-state competition was Reno, but our, like, really far, like, the one that was the farthest was Fargo, North Dakota. It was nationals, like, our first ever.
North Dakota sucks, huh?
Yeah, it's really weird there. It's, like, no mountains. You just feel like you're, like, not in, like, an alienated place. I don't know how to describe it.
You're not an alienated place.
I don't like it there.
You are actually in an area where there's people.
That's how I feel when I go to Wyoming anytime. Why is it so windy here, and why is...
It's God's country, man.
Wyoming?
Yeah. That's what they say.
So don't disrespect it?
Don't disrespect it, dude. They'll bury you out there, man.
Yeah,
That's God's country.
I don't want no problems.
That's God's country, man. Don't mess with Wyoming.
I just go to Lee's Grocery to get my tickets, and I'm gone.
That's it.
That's it.
In and out.
Get my bottle, and I'm out.
Yeah, when they joined wrestling, the whole mental thing was the number one kicker for me. Because then it was just them against them, and it worked out great. Because I was like, it's all you guys. Everything you've been through in life, now you take it out on the mat.
How do you, as a father, when they say, "Hey, Dad, we want to wrestle," what's going through your head?
I mean, I was jumping for joy. My wife was like, "What?" But at the same time, we were like, "Can they do this?" I was like, "We've already seen them in sports. They cry. You know, they're bad sports. Like this is rough. Like they got told they sucked at softball, which is horrible. So we didn't know how to take it. But we just said, you know what, we're gonna ride with it, and we did, and it's a blessing.
Do you think there's something in this? I don't want to be insensitive, but when we hear the softball talk, right? The coach, I don't think that's not a coach that coach up. You know what I mean? I don't think that's the way that you convey it. But did you guys suck?
I think so. I think I sucked.
Yeah.
Do you think that there's a point in leadership, and this might be from dad, this might be from coach, where those words need to be said, but maybe not in that way?
Yeah. The thing is, whenever our team would be outfield instead of batting, she would put us all the way in the back where like the balls never went. So she never really gave us a chance to like be on third base or first base or, be in those positions to actually get better or get used to like being around the ball. And when it came to batting, we were last in the lineup, so we never got to bat. So the reason we sucked was because she didn't give us that chance.
You didn't get coached up. That's all it comes down to. You have, especially with kids, like you have to invest into kids. And I seen it. My son boxes, and when we're in the gym, you can see the progression where these kids started to where they are now. And it's like, it's because one, they showed up, right? But then two, their coach sees exactly, okay, you're lacking here. Let's focus on that this session. Like let's figure this thing out. If you're southpaw and you're not working out, let's go orthodox. You know what I mean? Let's figure it out. But I think that there is importance with criticism. How do you ladies feel like you take criticism in your sport?
I think it depends on who it's from and how they say it. Like there's certain ways that you can criticize someone, and like however you say it, it's gonna like affect them mentally, and it's gonna go into their next match. And like like there's been times where I've been criticized and I'm like, wow, and that's all I think about the rest of the tournament. Or like I can't get it out of my head, and so my performance goes down instead of up. Like there's just ways that you could be criticized.
You'll just spit in their face, huh?
No. I have had some coaches look at me and go, well, you did a lot of good things, but you also did a lot of stupid things. And I kind of am like, wow. Like, I think that's the last thing you should be saying to any athlete that's going out there and giving it their all. Like, you shouldn't really be telling them they're doing anything stupid. And then I've had other coaches that are like, you just got to work on this, this, and this, but you did this, this, and this. Very great. Keep working on that. Like, that works for you. And I think it just depends on the way they say it.
when do you find out that you want to go collegiately, and are you on an academic scholarship for wrestling?
We are on a little scholarship, yeah. But like I said, I was originally going to join the military, and my dad was kind of like, I don't think that was like the time to join. I think like the world, like our country isn't in a really good spot. And I was kind of like, okay. And so the day I decided if I get an offer to go wrestle in college, then I'll go wrestle in college. That day I got an offer to go wrestle in college. So I took that as a sign to go wrestle in college.
Are you sick of podcasts that just interview people with the same questions and gossiping nonsense?
Are you tired of hearing about what's wrong with the world? Can you locate your nearest orphanage?
Who cooked the Last Supper?
R.I.P. Mr. Potato Head.
Seppuku Harakiri.
Where is Mavis Beacon?
This is Hos.
And this is host Beefy.
Listen to the Beans and Rice podcast.
Exclusively in Braille and all streaming platforms.
Patent pending.
No pukesters helping me to the left, and no pukesters helping me to the right. Didn't need them then, don't need them now.
You are the ex-champion only.
Now this is the way, Tony and David, that you do the figure 4 leg lock.
Do you love wrestling?
Do you believe that Stone Cold Steve Austin is the greatest entertainer of all time?
Or maybe that Shawn Michaels is the sexiest man alive?
Or did you have a thing for Sonny from the years of 1994 to 1996 like I did?
Did you know Yokozuna isn't even Japanese?
If you could count the number of dimples on Rikishi's ass, this podcast is for you.
Follow us, the Figure 4 Podcast on Instagram, at Figure 4 Podcast. And check us out on YouTube.
Do it.
Tell your punk ass friends about us.
Yeah.
What does that look like for a college athlete? Like going through the motions of getting letters from schools and stuff. What is that? Take me through that. Is there a certain number of matches that you have to have? Or who are you talking to? Are your coaches in high school helping you get letters? Like, how does that work?
The first school that reached out to me was Iowa Western. The coach kind of just messaged me on Instagram. She was like, hey, do you have time to talk? And I was like, yeah. And then we talked to her, and that just didn't work out. But I really appreciated the offer. I've gotten an offer from Utah, I think U of U. I think I got an offer from U of U. They wanted me to transfer this semester, but I was like, no, I'm like committed to Snow. And then Ross, he came up to us, which is our Snow College coach. He came up to us right after we finished wrestling at State and was like, I want you guys. He was like, I want you guys to come wrestle for me. And yeah, I mean, it definitely, for me, it feels bad, like letting the other schools that I didn't go to down. Like, I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm committed to this school. But I mean, at the same time, that's just part of it.
Yeah, I feel like there's a big, like, am I making the right choice? You know, is Snow going to work out?
Mm-hmm.
Because in my experience and having conversations with other sports athletes, sometimes it doesn't. They show you all the bright stuff and, hey, we can do this, we want you. And then you get there and it's like, holy smokes, I'm being put in the back again. I'm not a priority, you know? So making the decision to go, you both go to Snow?
Yeah.
So did you guys both get offers at the same time? How did that work?
Yeah, he came up to us the day of State, our last day. We both wrestled in the finals, so right after that, he was just, like, texting my dad, because he'd been texting my dad. He was like, I'm trying to meet you guys, like, where you at? And, like, it took us a second to find him, but, yeah, he just, like, came up and talked to us.
Is Snow, because you mentioned U of U, is Snow D1?
No, we're JUCO.
So,
JUCO.
Junior college.
Well, yeah. What would make you want to go JUCO versus D1?
Money. And,
being away from home and food.
yeah. And
Yeah.
out-of-state tuition is a lot more expensive. But I think I wanted to focus on getting my generals done and just getting a feel for college and college sports. That way I didn't commit to a 4-year university and then end up regretting it, if that makes sense. That way I only had the 2-year and I could get, like, the little associate's degree out of the way instead of having to focus on that and, like, an actual major while doing sports.
So you still have a focus on academics. It's not all just sports.
To me, it's kind of just sports. I don't really have anything academically focused.
What are you going to school for?
I'm just doing my generals right now.
Just generals? What about you?
I'm trying to get a career in human development.
What is that? What's that profession?
So, like, for what I want to do in human development, I want to be a mental health technician, they're people that work with kids in inpatient psychiatric facilities. So you just like administer medication and like do group therapy with them. So that's what I want to do.
On your college career right now with wrestling, I guess the highest level would be Olympics, right? Is that something that you guys want to? Is that something you're striving for? Do you have aspirations to go to the Olympics?
Yes.
Will you guys meet the time frame? Because it's 2028, right? Would that be the next Summer Olympics?
I think so.
Right?
Yeah.
The next one's summer, I think.
2028.
Yeah. Because 30's here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So 4 years, 3 years pretty much until the next Olympics. Is that something you guys want to go for?
If I can get into the Olympic trials, then yeah, I think I would like to take that shot.
What would hold you back? Yourself, right?
Yeah, myself.
So are you locked in? We don't got much time.
I don't even have to go to that one. I can wait the next 4 years.
No.
All the time.
No, you can't. No, because it would be 34.
That's true.
Because we got winter here in Utah. So you don't, and you'll be too old.
No.
They talk about it.
Pressure.
Don't let them lie to you. They talk about it. I want to be an Olympian. I'm gonna do it. Chase your dream.
A lot of things have changed between when we were kids in college and stuff. Between then and now with wrestling, now you have opportunities like sports entertainment, like pro wrestling, WWE, AEW, these kind of New Japan. Any thoughts there? Do you guys ever think about no?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
Wait, like going WWE?
Yeah.
No, I think if I was to do anything else, I'd want to do like MMA or like UFC or Muay Thai. I think that would be super fun.
Have you worked on your hands?
No, actually, I did a little bit, but I don't think, not anything professional. I just went with my dad's friend Ivan because he had like a little group that would go and like do Muay Thai in his garage, and it was pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm no MMA guy. I mean, I'm a fan, right? I'm a fan. I'm with the athletes all the time. I'm in the gym, and one thing that they always say is that a wrestler will always have the advantage in an MMA cage. You ladies got the basis of wrestling. You throw some striking in there, throw some jiu-jitsu in there, be nice. You say maybe. You don't want to do it?
No.
You want to get punched in the face?
No, I just had my nose broken, so I don't ever want to have that pain again.
How the hell did you get your nose broke?
I got kicked in the face wrestling.
2 days ago.
At practice.
Your nose is broke right now?
It's broken right now. If I take my glasses off, you might be able to tell better.
I can't.
Someone told me it looked flatter, so I've been pretty self-conscious
about your nose.
Yeah.
Damn. I've never been.
So I just use my glasses to try to hide it now. But it's still broken. I don't ever want to feel that pain again.
Low key, I didn't see the twin thing until you took the glasses off.
Yeah.
Now I can kind of see the twin thing.
Yeah, she has a Chad chin, so like.
What's that mean?
She's like, she got that chiseled jawline.
You know Johnny Bravo?
Oh yeah.
She got that Chad chin.
Damn.
That's like a compliment nowadays, though.
Oh, okay.
Bullying never left, huh?
Not between them two.
Have you guys got down? You guys wrestle each other?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've wrestled each other on the mat actually, and
Oh my
gosh,
God.
you know that's the most annoying thing because, I get very angry when I wrestle, but not. She likes to tell me I beat her up on purpose at practice, but I don't beat her up.
She does beat me up on purpose.
No, I don't. Okay. But like there was one time we were wrestling and it was at a tournament and my coach's kid was coaching us, okay? And he was like laughing and he was having fun, but I wasn't scoring points, so I was getting pissed off. So I like pushed her off of me, and my coach's kid was like, "Hey, don't do that." And I just like looked at him and she ended up winning that match. And that's what I learned, that I need to keep my composure when I wrestle.
What's the record right now? Are you up, Monkey?
Against her? Absolutely not. I think she's a better wrestler than me. But I don't mean that in like a putting myself down way. I mean that in like a lifting her up way. Like I just think she's a better wrestler than me.
That was really passive aggressive. She don't believe that at all.
No.
We lived it.
He's trying to start beef.
We lived it, bro. When they wrestled each other, they were good. They're so good they'd be the ones at the end of the match just having to fight each other.
Oh, to move on, like to win tournaments and shit?
And you want to talk about a bus ride home or not putting them in our car with us and sending them on the bus, and the coach being like, "You take them. Now you take them, bro. I don't want nothing to do with them."
Yeah, we should have done like one person go home on the bus and one person go home with the family. Whoever wins gets the dinner with the family.
Damn.
I would be on the
he
edge
would say that.
screaming. Whoever wins gets ice cream. Yeah. I would loud in the mat. Everybody's just laughing. I'm like, y'all don't know. You don't understand what's gonna happen when we get home. This is hell.
This is round 7 at home.
Yeah. There's videos you can hear him yelling that. It's so funny. Like the whole stadium's quiet because they know we're siblings, so nobody's cheering, and we just hear my dad going, "Whoever wins gets ice cream." Yeah. Shut up, bro.
It makes it better. Just gets them going because they love ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we ice cream family.
Same here.
Yeah.
Yeah. My son freaked out when he found out about Costco vanilla.
Oh.
Something plain.
What?
But it's fire.
Well, I didn't know what Leatherby's was till I met my wife. And now,
really, they got the tamales. What are you talking about?
Well, no, that's Midville.
I know. Which one do you go to? Taylorsville?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's the best one.
Yeah, bougie. Y'all a bougie family.
No, I stay away from Midville. I grew up there. I'm good.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Midville is not the. I mean, it's being gentrified. It's getting up. You know?
I'm good. I'll stay where I'm at. I'll stay where I'm at.
What was the university experience? You guys are staying on campus. What has been your experience on campus?
I do the same thing every day. I wake up at 5:30. I go to practice till 8, and then I come home and I shower, and then I go to class, and then after classes I go to work, and then I come home and I go to bed, and I do the same thing every single day.
Dang.
I think me and her really like having a set schedule. I think it really throws us off if our schedule gets ruined.
Which is why it's taking so long to do this podcast. You guys been dreading it, huh? It's not so bad, right, Monkey? Like, you doing all right?
Yeah, no, it's not too bad.
She's like, I still hate it.
Last night at midnight, oh, we really got to wake up? Yeah, you got to wake up. We're going.
Yeah.
1 a.m.
No, since we started waking up so early for practice, not a morning person. Never been a morning person. Hate it. Every morning I dread it. I'm like I don't want to get up. Just like, yeah, it's really bad. But now I just shoot up. Like I was like, oh, what time is it? It was 7. I was like, oh, I gotta sleep in. Like this was nice.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I just like shoot up now. I don't even give myself time to like sit there and like think. I just shoot up. Because everybody else on the team, they're like, I wake up at 5. And then I stare at my ceiling for 30 minutes. And then I get ready. And I'm like, no, just shoot up. It like makes it go so much easier.
Get up. But get after it. I tell my son the same thing. Do the things early that you don't want to do. Exactly. Like, get it done. Like, get your homework done. Go to the gym. You know what I mean? Get this thing done. Just get it done and over with so you don't have to do it later.
Exactly.
Like, I always eat my broccoli first before I eat my steak. You know, get the bullshit out the way. Not a Brussels sprouts guy, though.
I ate that last. You eat it first?
What, bro? You eat the thing you love most first?
Oh, yeah.
You're supposed to do that last.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Obviously wrong. I don't care. I want what I want first, man. I want that prime rib first, man.
Speaking of which, what's the nutrition like?
Honestly, it depends on your wrestler if you're cutting or not. But like for me, it's been really good. What I do to keep my weight down all season long is I'm in a calorie deficit. And I focus on high protein calorie deficit, and usually my weight's pretty good. But yeah, I mean, like, you want a lot of protein, you want a lot of like healthy fats to like keep your body going. Like carbohydrates are good for you because that's what you get energy from. Like you just got to be very mindful of what kind of food you're putting in your body. Because like if you're eating cheeseburgers, like you're gonna be slow and groggy on the mat. Like your performance is gonna be down. So you have to be very mindful about what things you're putting in your body.
Mm. What about you?
I eat a lot of rice cakes and chicken and turkey. That's about it.
Do you season it?
No, we get like little chicken balls at Walmart. Or sometimes I'll buy a rotisserie chicken.
I love me a good rotisserie chicken. Now, I be fucking it up, though. I be putting sriracha mayo on my shit. Sometimes. That was old me. New me, nah, I'm good. I didn't even know they had sugar-free ketchup.
No thanks. My wife bought that shit.
It's good. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it is good.
You get acclimated.
Y'all against me now? Like, I don't like that shit.
Yeah, he's weird.
Yeah, I'm weird.
What's your sauce? What's your go-to?
No, I can't nothing. I'm old, man. I get heartburn thinking about it. I got heartburn right now, dog. I was up last night with heartburn. Like, and I had mayonnaise. What was it? I had fry sauce. Yeah. I'm like burning right now, brother. Like, I'm on fire. I've been on all kinds of pills today, and my chest is like
all right. Are you sure you're not having a heart attack?
I hope not, dude. It's hot. Like I'm hot in here right now, dude. You know how sometimes you take that pre-workout and you're like just ready to go?
No.
I have the opposite right now. Just burning my chest. Dude.
You want some water?
No, I'm good, brother.
No, you're not good.
All right, I'll take a water. Yeah,
will you please get him an Aquafina, please? Thank you. What's her nickname?
Peanut.
Oh, Peanut. Okay, because she's the baby.
Yeah.
Are you wrestling, Peanut?
I used to, and then it kind of just went downhill because I did it, and then I all of a sudden got this pressure that I was just doing it to impress all of them.
Oh.
To help hold up their legacy, so I kind of just...
Get up on that mic, Peanut. Get up on the mic.
Talk right there.
It was kind of just holding up to their legacy and not wanting to, like, it was putting more pressure on me than it was putting, like, no, it was putting, I don't know.
It made you feel worse than it made you feel better.
Yeah.
You were doing it just because they were doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wanted to hold up to them, and then it kind of made me feel worse, but I've gotten better with doing stuff that isn't just wrestling, but, like, working on myself, trying to eat better, working out, but...
Have you found your thing? Not yet?
I want to do soccer again. I always loved soccer, but I don't know. They don't like soccer. I know Abby hates me for doing soccer.
We're not runners.
I feel you. I dread it, but I'm on the treadmill every day. It's that thing, right? Get the thing that you hate done first.
Oh, I always save running for last.
Oh, see, you're just like your dad. You guys are crazy.
No. There's like a certain reasons.
Oh, okay. I'm on the treadmill, 15 minutes, incline 5, 2.5 speed, just walk it, 15 minutes. I'll do that twice a day. And then I lift, But I'm currently healing a herniated disc. And thank you, Peanut. Appreciate your contribution. I'm healing a herniated disc. I had decompression surgery on my back 6 years ago. And I wish I wouldn't have done it. I wish I would have went more chiropractic and stuff. But I was born with an L spine. It's a long story. So I'm very conscious about lifting because I don't want to get another herniated disc because that shit sucks. It's the worst. So make sure you stretch every day. You're young now, but once you get older, it's tough.
Told you.
I feel old already. My knees feel old already.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing for a wrestler, though, right?
No.
Like, it means you're not on your back.
Yeah, but my back hurts too.
Watching their training, man, gets you tired.
Yeah.
Like, I watch them train. I'm just like, how do you do it? And then you go run for 3 miles right after. And then back to their normal, whatever they're doing, and then running, and then all that practice. I'm just like, I see them on the mat. Their endurance is insane.
That's good.
That's just, I love watching that part because it's a third quarter. There's 30 seconds left, and the other girl's just winded, and my daughter just looking at her like, we're going to get this. And that's the best part as a father, as a parent, just watching that moment, whether they win or lose, but they put it to that moment. And I love that. It just brings me a shitload of joy.
Do you guys have a favorite wrestler? Anybody that you guys look up to?
Abby.
Oh.
Abby and Angie. Angie used to wrestle on our team with our high school, but I really look up to them. I really look up to them too. But like if we're talking about like high level wrestlers, Alexandria. How do you say it?
Alexandria Glaude.
Yeah, Alexandria Glaude.
Is that a collegiate wrestler or?
Yeah, she wrestles for. I don't want to get it wrong. She wrestles for Team USA. She's like tried to get into the Olympics, but every time she's just right there. She's like an underdog, but she's so good, and I just like love like the mental stuff she puts out there. Like she's had a lot of injuries, like, and I've gotten her a lot in wrestling too, so I think that's why I look up to her. Like she's had a lot of injuries, but she like always like tells people like you need to recover, like you need to have that like recovery time for your body. Like I really like her.
What about you?
I like Alexandria Glaude too, but I also like Jordan Burroughs because Jordan Burroughs was also kind of an underdog his first year in college, and like there was a documentary I watched about him on YouTube, and it was really good. I just think he's go, and he also posts a lot of motivational stuff out there, and yeah.
Is he Iowa? Is that a guy out of Iowa?
No, that's Spencer Lee and a couple other people. I don't remember what school Jordan Burroughs went to.
Penn State?
I don't know.
Do you guys, obviously you're at Snow. Do you want to move, if you get an offer for D1, is there something you want to transfer? Because oftentimes I'm thinking, you say, JUCO, obviously I go to Last Chance U on Netflix. I don't know if you guys watched that documentary, but it's about JUCO teams and how these kids are trying to go from JUCO up to D1. Any aspirations if you guys get a scholarship to move up?
Yes.
I definitely would. That's the goal.
Any school particular that you would want to go to?
I know Colorado Mesa, the coach when we went to Vegas was talking to my dad saying he wanted us, but Ross got to us first. So if CMU gives us an offer, then I would love to go to CMU. But honestly, wherever I get an offer to, I think I'll go.
Yeah, it's that financial aspect, right?
Yeah.
College is not cheap.
Whoever gets to me first wants me the most.
Boom.
That's how you go.
Yeah, but obviously, sometimes your first love isn't your last love.
Yeah, that is true.
You know?
I gotta say, that's the best feeling when a coach comes up to you and says, "You're the Costa's parent?" I'm like, yeah, why? I already know, right? I'm like, yeah, those are my girls. He's like, we're really interested in them. You know, I'm like, oh, this is like a heartwarming feeling.
Yeah,
as a dad.
But I've wrestled some of the CMU coaches' girls, so that's been pretty awkward.
Why?
Well, just because they're good. They're like, they're what are they, D2?
I think they're D2.
They're D2, so they're really good school. But the girl on his team that I've wrestled her in high school too. So he recruited her from like my high school group, and now I'm wrestling her in college, and it's just so weird. But
how is that?
Wrestling the same people?
Yeah, but on a different level now, because obviously you both elevated your game.
Yeah, in high school there's good wrestlers and there's bad wrestlers, and when you get to college, it's just good wrestlers. So, and she was a good wrestler in high school, so I know I'm wrestling her. I know she's good. Like the first time I ever wrestled her, she pinned me in like 10 seconds, and I'd wrestled her twice at this tournament. I think I lasted like a minute the first time, and then I lasted almost a full first period, and I was proud of myself. Like compared to how I had done when I first wrestled her, like I was proud of myself. Like she's a really good wrestler. So.
Do you watch tape?
Yeah.
In wrestling?
All the time. I watch other people's wrestling videos. The other day I was sitting on the couch and I was just watching like all these college wrestling videos, like of the girls and guys. I just watch videos all the time.
Have you guys wrestled any guys?
Yeah. But not like actually in a competition, but like on our team. I was wrestling guys, yeah.
Yeah, you see the viral videos of the girl beating the guys all the time. So you train with the guys?
Yeah, it wasn't like training. I just like warmed up with him at tournaments a couple times when we went live a couple times. But it was like so unfair. I was like 160 and he was like the 115 pounder. He was faster than me and he was always making me out of breath. So
is that awkward, wrestling guys?
No, not if you're close enough. People make it awkward, but like if you're family and you're close, it's not awkward. It's fun. Like you're just gonna kick each other's ass.
Gotcha. It'd be awkward for me. I'd be wrestling my wife and end up with 3 kids.
Oh, okay.
Touche.
No.
Buy a bigger TV. I'm telling you.
Bigger TV.
That's where the TV come and play.
So when you guys wrestle each other, I guess I was gonna ask, how do they know who's who? Because you guys are in the same uniform, right? But red and blue, right?
Mm-hmm. We do our hairstyles different, and we're also just built different. We have different shoes, so.
Gotcha.
We're built different.
Did you guys ever do any twin twin shenanigans? Like you pose as her?
Yes, and then my mom put me in timeout in her room for 2 hours. 2 hours for trying to have fun.
What did you do?
We were literally in kindergarten, and we were like, let's pretend to be each other. Because everybody was like, you guys should pretend. And our teacher didn't find out to the end of the day, and they made it such a big deal. Like, it's not like we did anything bad. We just pretended to be each other, and you didn't find out.
In kindergarten?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got put in timeout for 2 hours.
You guys are 5-6 years old, diabolical plans. I always think about, like, if I had a twin and they were smarter than me, they come and take my test.
No, we don't look that much alike
anymore.
But we did.
Was it hard to tell the difference when they're babies? Like, did you ever mix them up?
No, my wife had them pretty color coordinated. One was purple, one was pink.
I was always purple.
You were the purple one?
Yeah, I was always pink.
Now you hate purple?
She hates pink.
Love purple and pink.
Yeah. I feel like your favorite color is black.
Yeah.
Yes, it's black.
Hey, I'm the same way.
It's a nice color.
Yeah. I just found out it's a shade.
Oh, okay.
So college right now, is this your second year?
No, this is our first year.
First year? how's the finals? How's doing that kind of stuff?
Oh, like for classes?
Yeah, like
end of
academically.
semester?
Yeah.
Most of the classes I took were very easy, but I'm not gonna lie. In high school, I was a horrible student. Well, I wasn't horrible. I just wasn't as good as everybody else. You know, like I was like a C, B struggling student. You know, like I tried my hardest, but I could just never get that A. But now that I'm in college, I get A's and B's. Like I think the finals for me, they were easy. Like I know, got to get it done. Study, like do your stuff, like get it together. You're an adult. Literally, just do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was easy. I think I like the stress because when it's over, it's just like the relief is really nice.
What about you? I know you don't like school.
No, I've actually always been pretty good at school. School's always been kind of easy, so I just kind of do what I have to do. And yeah, finals were honestly pretty easy. I didn't even struggle. I was just kind of like, oh, because I always am kind of like that when it comes to taking tests, but I always end up doing really good, so.
See? So what how's the how do you get the offers from a different school, like to get scholarships? Is it just winning? Is that all you have to do? Just impress and win? Is there because in 2024, I feel like a lot of college athletes, it's very important to be active on social media to show people your personality and stuff like that. Do you feel like that's important?
I think for some of the bigger schools like Hawkeye and like a lot of the colleges that you see like Kennedy Blades going to or like those really good wrestlers, I think a lot of their girls have to be active on social media, and that's where they get a lot of the girls from is social media.
So is that important to you?
Not really. I don't think I need to be active on social media to prove that I deserve or belong to go to the best schools.
But if that's what's going to get you the offers, do you feel like you should be doing that?
Then yeah. But going to the best schools doesn't necessarily mean that they're the best schools. There's underdog schools that are just as good as those good schools.
Don't you need to catch their attention too?
Yeah, but that's also on me. I need to communicate with them, not just have them reach out to me.
Are you doing that?
Not right now.
Why not?
Because I'm focusing on my first year of college.
Okay. I mean, but you could go early too, right?
I'm committed to Snow for 2 years.
You have to stay at Snow for 2 years.
In my eyes, yes.
But you don't have to.
I don't have to, no.
So if one of these schools that you want to go to, they offer you a bag to come to their school, you're not going to be like, nope, I'm committed to 2 years at Snow. Or are you going to be, you have a loyalty thing, huh? Is that what it is? Because this guy took a chance on you guys? I feel you. Loyalty's, I think it's important. But at the same time, like, it's your future too.
Yeah.
And as much as this coach and as much as the school took a risk on you and they want you and they did all the right things, I think, in my opinion, and maybe I'm wrong, I also think college is a business as well.
It is.
So I think it's important for you ladies to look out for yourself. And I think you have something unique too. Like, you're like death metal. Like, bring that aspect to your wrestling. Bring that shit out.
I told you.
The person that I equated to is Rhea Ripley.
Oh,
like be a badass. Like, own that shit. Like, this is who I am. Like, I'm into death metal. Fucking put that music behind. Get some of these like your favorite bands. Fucking put social media. Put your highlight reel. Put that to their music. Next thing you know, like you're blowing up. And now they're wanting this badass from Utah. You know what I mean? Same thing. Like, I just think that if social media is the devil, but it's also a saving grace in a lot of ways too. Why? Because, I mean, you get coaches DMing you.
Yeah.
Now, if they have a cool catalog that they can look at and be like, oh, this would be a great fit for us. As much as wrestling and getting wins is awesome, it's also like, how can we market our athletes too? Yeah. You know? Plus, I feel like there's a uniqueness to two sisters that are twins that are wrestling. There's something unique there. Not everybody gets that opportunity. I say capitalize on that shit. That's just me.
When she used to post a lot more on social media, her wrestling, that's when the coach reached out to her from Iowa.
See? Yeah.
And then she just went MIA.
Because you don't like the attention.
Well, I like the attention. It's just like, I don't have that many videos to make videos anymore, if that makes sense.
Why? You do the work. Show the work. You're up at 5 a.m. every day. Have you done the day in the life of an athlete?
No.
These are content ideas for days. You being in Utah, you guys should be documenting this journey. Like, we're back at home. This is how our Thanksgiving is. This is how Christmas was. This is our plans for 2025. This is what we're working towards today. This is my dad's brand. Like, this is what strong, not skinny means. This is why this is why I stand for no bullying. This is why I stand for, being a woman in this space, whatever it is. Like, these are all things. You talk about being an example, being an inspiration, motivating people. There's a girl out there just like you that don't know that they can wrestle. Show them. She's like, yeah, it's easier said than done. You got a 4K camera in your pocket right now. Just pull that shit out. Who do you work out with? Who you guys train with? You train with your sister.
And my dad.
And your dad. Okay, well, I see a family of tripods that can hold a camera.
It's usually me.
Boom.
I make all the video content.
See?
90% of it. Yeah.
And it's great.
I just love it because I don't do it to get clout. I do it because I'm proud of them.
Hell yeah.
Like that's my daughter body slamming that chick. Can your daughter do that? Let me tell you why she does that now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a whole story behind it. It's not just because, my daughter's beating her up or my daughter's getting beat up, There's so much behind that mat, going on that mat in their mind.
Even the losses. There's adversity there. There's a story to be told, Like Kobe Bryant. I think Kobe Bryant missed more shots than he made. But he took a lot of shots. You know what I mean? And so there's somebody out there that's going to hear this. They're going to see you in competition, whatever. You're going to inspire them. You've already, even if you don't hear it, you're inspiring, you're motivating people. You know what I mean? So be a little selfish. Like, put yourself out there. Be a little selfish. It's okay because it takes a lot to get a lot too. I don't know if that makes sense, but it does. You got to give a lot to receive. You can't have your hands full and receive more. Like, let that shit go. Show people. Or not. Please do it.
I've always put them out there. They're great artists too. This one loves anime. She draws anime. And I've always put them out there. Like when we was doing the hot rod car shows, there's a lot of art places that we'd go to, right, for the hot rods.
Yeah.
And I started showing them their artwork, and the guy's like, "Tell your daughter keep going, man. Like, why is she stopping? Like, they have a talent right here. It's like a natural talent."
Have you drew you two? Have you are you a character? You draw, right? Anime. Yeah. Have you made your own character?
What's that stuff you're working on? Like making yourself, like your story?
Are you doing a comic book?
Well, I want to, but
no, but just do it.
That takes time, and I have a lot of things that take time.
But it feeds into each other.
That's true.
Like, find a way to where it bleeds into each other. Like, everything that we do, you talk about time, you're at the gym already. You're already doing the work. I think we should change your name to Sandman because you're sleepy all the time.
She's like that at practice, too. She'll be like, oh.
Yeah, practice will just be yawning. It's weird.
She get that from her dad, dude. I could be in a corporate meeting and be like,
I'll be taking orders at work, and I'm like, I'm sorry. It's so bad. It's bad.
That's another thing too. People don't understand. Through my eyes, I think of a student athlete as, okay, you go to school and you go work out. That's it. But no, you got a life. You got to work. You got to pay for things.
Yeah.
People don't see that. Show them.
Show them that I go to work.
Don't show them that, like, the grind. Right? Yeah. It's not just school and work out. It's school, work out, nutrition, work, family, personal life. You know what I mean? It's all these things that you have to juggle to be successful. There's an opportunity there. What's your thing outside of wrestling?
I don't have anything outside of wrestling.
So
except
just
for lifting, but I really like wrestling and lifting. So just working out was my thing outside of wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah, there's a. Do you ever want to do like the lifting competitions? Power, was it World's strongest woman or whatever. Powerlifting.
No, but I do want to like start getting what do they call calisthenics? Like bodyweight workouts, like people that can like balance on their fingertips and stuff.
Oh, that stuff.
I think that would be really cool to get into. So I've been like watching videos and stuff about that.
I've seen this guy. You guys might have seen him on TikTok, but this dude, he'll jump into the pool, touch the water, and jump back out.
With the toes?
Yeah.
That's insane.
I'm like, holy smokes, the body control. Or the people that be like on poles and they'll like lift themselves up on poles.
Yeah.
Doing a push-up?
Yeah.
That's
like,
insane.
Geez.
That's a lot of fiber muscle.
Hell yeah.
It's twitching muscle. No, I don't think everybody has that. You got to train it.
Yeah. I mean, you're in the gym.
That's what it's for.
Did you do sports?
I played a little football set. I didn't wrestle. I didn't do anything like that.
Have you learned anything since these two started wrestling? Have they tried to get you down?
No.
I tell him he should wrestle in the open tournaments.
Yeah.
Open dad, old man tournaments?
They want me to wrestle because I don't have a neck.
We could collar tie
So
him.
only reason why they want me in
you
there.
don't run, though, so you got 30 seconds to get...
I got a good 45 seconds of like giving it hell, and then I'm tapping. Probably going to tap.
I tell my wife that all the time. I was like, man, I can give a guy on the street 60 seconds of pure hell. But after 60 seconds, you better go get the gun.
You better help me. You better jump in.
Jump in.
Jump in. Get some swinging in.
Yeah. Would you ever do it? Open mat?
No, I like lifting, buddy. Yeah. My thing is lifting. I like pushing the body to the limit.
What's your max?
On which one?
On bench.
4 or 5.
Damn. What about squat?
485. For like 4.
Damn.
That's insane.
That's insane, bro. Just for nothing.
Just for fun.
Just to fucking lift.
Just to say I fucking did it and you can't. No, you know what I mean? It's really just what it is, you know. I just do it. I take a lot of aggression out when I go to the gym. That's my 2 hours, 3 hours of therapy. You know, counselors are great in life, but that's my therapy. That's where I go to release it all.
You didn't have no aspirations to do the powerlifting competitions or anything like that?
Lee Priest was my idol. Still my idol. I don't know if you know him or not.
Nah.
He's He's Australian. He's 5'4", my height. But imagine a bodybuilder that doesn't fit through your door.
Holy smokes.
That's Lee Priest. World's nicest biceps, world's nicest quads, just a brick house kid. And that was my idol growing up. That's what I had on my wall was Lee Priest. You know, maybe I had an MC Hammer Vanilla Ice poster too, but it was mostly Lee Priest, Dorian Yates, all these old school bodybuilding guys. They're still alive. Those were my idols.
When did you start lifting?
I was 15, 16. I started driving my bike from Midvale to West Jordan to a gym called Lifestyles 2000.
And you would start lifting there. Did somebody show you how to lift? Did you have any coaches during this thing?
No, not till I got a little bit older. I had a couple trainers. That was about it. Most of it, I just read it, and I was like, I can figure it out. It's just putting weight in certain areas and, you know, mind the muscle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it feels cool to. I think lifting obviously is way better than cardio, in my opinion. But at what point did you decide? Okay, let's start this Only Gains. I think it was Peanut that said you got gains, right? At what point were you like, I'm gonna start a business out of this? I'm gonna start a brand.
When my daughters went through the trauma of watching people talk shit about skinny people, big people, and I get everybody get shit too, right? No matter what you look like, you get judged the second you walk in a room. But I feel like if you can just change that mentality to people, to let them know you're mentally strong. You know, you might not look it, you know, or show it, but mentally you could do whatever you want. And that's where the whole mentality of strong, not skinny came from.
And what do you see? What's your North Star with this brand? What do you want? What are you working towards?
A brand that anybody can wear, like proudly, to be like, you know what? I might not work out, I might run, but this shirt fits me good because I can run a long time, and that's mental strength. That's just not, you know, bulk power. You know, that's mental power right there. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, do you want to hold like your own boot camps? Do you want to own your own gym? Is there anything more that you want from this?
There is. I would like to own my own gym one time in my lifetime. I would like to own a gym and paint my favorite bodybuilders from back in the day. And just an old school iron gym, you know, just guys in there doing their thing, you know. We don't need photo shoots.
Yeah. We
don't need 120-pound guys flexing for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just want an old school muscle gym.
Do we have one here?
We have 2 in Utah. One's called Hell's Gate.
I heard about this. I think I might have seen it on your page. I don't know who else.
The owner's awesome, man. And that's the only old school gym that I know that's here. There's the Butler gym. I've never been in it, but Hell's Gate was one of my favorite ones.
Is that somewhere you visit often?
If I could go, I would. I live in Stansbury. They're out in Murray, so just that commute.
Hold on, where at?
In Stansbury?
No, in Murray. I'm in Murray.
On 50, like Conwood Street, and probably about.
What's by there? I'm minority, so we know by the McDonald's.
The Industrial Plaza on Conwood Street, which would be like over I-15.
Oh, okay.
The tracks.
Yeah.
And that industrial area right there is where they're at. Okay. A couple of side-by-side shops right there. Combustion side-by-sides are right there.
Yeah, because I see guys like, was it C.T. Fletcher?
Yeah.
I think his gym is kind of like an old school iron gym.
Yeah.
And the gyms that I go to now, I feel like it's all like CrossFit and like not solely iron, heavy lifting type of gyms.
And I respect that. Because everybody's different, right? CrossFit, I tried it. I'm good. I won't do it. My body doesn't work like that. I get it would if I trained it.
Yeah.
But that's not what I'm training for. That's not my type of workout that I want. That's not the physique I want. I just like the buff look. The buff, if you want to call it the cholo look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
That's the look I like. And that's the look I chase. I've always chased it. I never really cut. My wife gets mad because I don't diet.
Well, I mean, there's a part of that too that's true, right? Like, as far as like cardiovascular, like how important is that to you?
I do my cardio. I do my 20 minutes after I work out.
Okay.
I put an incline and I get my sweat going and I'm done. But I won't do it before because I don't want to lose my strength, so I do it after, to burn the fat.
What does your diet look like?
I eat a lot of meat. A lot, probably about 200 grams or 250 grams of protein a day. And then about 100 to 180 grams of carbs.
And how often are you in the gym?
About 5 to 6 days.
For how long?
2 hours, 2.5.
Do you go alone or you have a partner or you just meet homies in the gym?
So I'm a solo lifter. I'll ask for help here and there. I just like my time. And I do work out somewhat with some cats that are there from time to time. They push some weight, so I want to push with them. I want to compete with them or, see where we're at. So I do my thing, but most of the time I'm just a solo guy. I just go in there, put my music on, and I throw the weight on, and I look around when I'm done. Not for attention, but I look around. I always see one or two guys be like, "Attaboy, way to get that weight." And that's what makes me happy in there.
As somebody on a weight loss journey myself, it's intimidating to go into the gym.
I could imagine,
especially when you see guys racking fucking 405 pounds. It's like, dog, I can't even do a plate. You know what I mean?
You don't need to.
But this is the lens of somebody that isn't in there every 4 days a week, 5 days a week. What advice do you, as a collective, give somebody that is intimidated to go to the gym? Somebody that is intimidated to get on the mat. What advice would you give somebody?
People are probably there for the same reason as you and have gone through the same thing you're going through right now. And at the end of the day, everybody as a collective in that gym is going to be proud of you for stepping in there, no matter how often it is, and is going to be more than willing to help you.
Everybody knows me at the gym as the helper. Regardless if I'm out there pushing mad weight, dripping sweat, I'll walk up to somebody and be like, "You know what, you've been putting a lot of work in. Good job." And they catches them off guard. They're like, "What, you serious?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, you're starting to notice up here. Your quads are starting to bulk up when you walk." There's just things people don't notice. I always tell people that. I always give compliments out, or I'll help out. So I think I had a good reputation at the last gym I went to. Everybody knew me there. What they call me, the governor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like that. I like that place. That's my place. Some people like bars. I like metal bars.
What about you, Mama?
Discipline. At first, that'll be motivation, and that you want to be there, you want to go, but then it becomes discipline. You don't want to be there, but you're gonna go because that's where you want to be. That's where you need to be. Make yourself feel better. Like it's discipline.
You guys have something with all three. Well, the whole family. It sounds like the whole family's really into fitness and whatnot. Why haven't you guys took the leap and started your own gym?
Probably financial. It's not cheap.
Yeah, there's loans out there.
I know.
There's loans out there, and you don't have to start big.
I started this company, this brand, try to grow this brand out, and then maybe from there I can branch it into the brand. It
bleeds into the gym, though.
It does. I like to call it Only Gains or Strong Not Skinny. One of those two names is what I want to call the gym.
And I think you can offer a lot. And just the backstory of the family, as a collective. I think there's a story to be told there that's welcoming and people can really get behind. I don't know. Stansbury is a new development, so I don't even know if there is a gym out there.
There's a couple.
Golds?
Right. That's
Vasa?
where I go. Vasa is where I go. And then there's a Salt Flats, which is CrossFit. They do have their weight section. I went there for a little bit. It just wasn't for me. I made a lot of good friends, a lot of good people in that gym. It just wasn't for me. Even though I'm a solo lifter, everybody was always doing their own thing with CrossFit, and then I was over here doing my thing. It just felt kind of awkward. There wasn't too many to talk to, so I just bounced out. But I got a good relationship with those people over there. I think they're doing a good thing in the community.
Yeah, I think there's an opportunity. Maybe it might be when you ladies get done with college. It might be, during it. I don't know, but I think there's an opportunity there. And for me, I think you're an entrepreneur, right? There's a moment with entrepreneurship where you take leaps, you take chances, and I'm a true believer in betting on yourself. I think if there's a passion there, bet on yourself. You know what I mean?
Thanks. I think I will. Eventually I will. I don't think it's going to be long because I don't mind working for the man. I want my own gym. I do. I want to see people come in. I want them to be like, man, we're going to go work out. Spooky's going to push us. I don't have to train. I'm not a trainer. I don't train people. I know what I'm doing and I can help you out. I can help you grow. I can help you cut. I just want to be that guy that's like all well-rounded.
Well, that sounds like a trainer and a coach. The title, you might not want the title, but that's how people are going to view you.
It's funny because I don't want a title anywhere I go.
Yeah.
Even at my job, they give me a title. I'm like, I don't want a title.
You guys are so humble. You guys are humble people. But
we just want to do our thing, man. We just want to live and change people's lives little by little.
And you can do that. Think about how much more you could do that if you had your own shit.
Yeah. I got a lot of people telling me, you do it, Spooky, we'll be there. We'll support you. We know it'll be expensive because it's a one, gym. It's small, but we'll support you.
You got a truck?
Yeah, I got a truck.
And you load your truck up with equipment and you go to the park. Strong Not Skinny Saturdays.
There you go.
Every Saturday in spring for the month of April, we're at this park. You come on out, $35 for a boot camp. And what we're going to do is we're going to do this. You can even put out a mat. You know what I mean? You roll up the mat and your girls can show kids how to do certain things.
I think you have to have a license to teach to train people.
Why?
We'll just be ghetto.
You don't need a license for that, do you?
What if they get hurt?
That's their own. You got waivers.
Sign that waiver.
At our boot camp, we're going to be in this park. Sign this. Boom. This is what it is. I can't be liable if you get hurt, But at the same time, we're going to be doing this fitness thing. We're going to show people how to live safely, do things that they're not doing already. It's a welcoming spot. And then you just build a community that way. Next thing you know, you have 7 people the first day. Then their friends hear about it. And then you got 12. And then you got 14. Then you got 20. You're talking about $1,200. How much is your rent to rent out a space? $1,200. All right, well, then we just covered our rent. You get a nice solid base, but that's how you build community. You build community by showing the people. You give people shit, right? Give people an opportunity to come out and work. But you got to build it. That saying of you build it, they come, you got to build it.
They wouldn't have made the movie if it didn't, right?
Mm-hmm.
True.
Exactly. And start off small. You don't have to start off big by going and getting a warehouse. Start in the park. Get your equipment, load up your truck. Fucking do it every Saturday.
I like that.
Strong Not Skinny 2025 summer. You can create the 75 hard. You can create a 30 strong or whatever. You know what I mean? And build out a plan and fucking do it and just stay committed to it. Maybe find out a weekend when the girls maybe it might be spring break. I don't know. Just plan it and fucking execute. And then at the same time, you can sell merch out of the back of the truck after the workout or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, especially when it's people that I see doing cool things and people that are of the people, that's who I want to win. You know what I mean? So when I say these things, it's just idea after idea after idea.
I like those ideas. Those are good.
Pull the trigger. Let's make some cool things happen. I'll be there.
Work out.
You have to show me how to work out safely, though.
Just wait. Let's just wait, man. That's what I tell people all the time. Just wait.
Yeah, that's what he tells me.
You don't have to go hard.
You
don't have
don't
to go heavy. I mean, go hard, but not heavy.
You go your own pace. You're telling when you working out, I tell people whatever's going in your head, just tell yourself you're doing it. You're doing it. You're pushing it.
Yeah.
Because if it was easy, everybody would be there.
Facts.
Everybody would chase that physique body they dream for.
When you gonna tattoo your neck?
What neck? I'm gonna have to like really stretch it out so they can see my neck, dude.
Say you like the cholo look. I need more tattoos.
I think I'm good with my tattoos for right now. You know, I think I'm good.
Are you girls tatted up?
Oh, I have one tattoo, but it's on my ankle.
What is it? A dolphin?
No, it says almost.
Oh, okay.
She almost killed our best friend.
Yeah, so he
Yeah.
tattooed almost on me.
You
I
almost
almost
killed
killed him, and he almost killed me. So
How?
And I let him.
yeah, he was paddleboarding in a lake, and I pushed him off, and he like fell on a rock in the water, and so then he like chased me and drowned me.
Like he like sprained his ankle or something. Dude. It was pretty bad.
How old are you during this time?
Like
14?
13.
Oh hell no!
They were shit. He's I don't fucking kill your daughter, but bro, do you think, man?
He did not. He didn't like me for a while. No, he did. I was like, Dad, help me. He's like, you did that to yourself. And
Fucking with Joe?
My head went under the water, and my dad was just laughing at me, and I almost drowned.
I was just in the lawn chair. I was like, have fun, girl.
What did he get tatted on him?
So
He died?
No.
Almost and died?
No, he has cancer, and he.
Jeez, man, you made this real dark. Shit.
No,
He just got diagnosed with cancer not too long ago.
Yeah. So like he tattooed all of us. We all have our own like special tattoos from him.
Yeah, I got a question mark.
What's the question mark mean?
Because
it's like cancer?
No, we get fucked up. We don't know where we're at. Like, where you at, bro? Like, I don't know. Where you at? Should be fucking GPS. I'm like, bro, you're fucking right down the street. He's like, well, fuck, I don't know. I don't know.
That's dope.
So this is our homeboy Joe. So our family guy for like 10 plus years. He's been in our family. Yeah. She got one too.
The question mark?
No, I have a little heart.
You didn't want to do the question mark? Oh, everybody got something different
Yeah.
in honor of him. Oh, okay. Is how's Joe doing right now?
He just had a brain tumor taken out of his skull. So
Damn, that's scary.
From everything that we hear, he's doing good. He's bouncing back pretty good.
Hell yeah. We've been going almost an hour and a half. I got one last question for all three of you individually. Mama, we'll start with you.
Oh, okay.
What's your biggest challenge, and what are you most proud of in yourself?
Like my biggest challenge, like in life, just overall.
It can be professionally, it can be academically, it can be personal, whatever. What's your biggest challenge, and what are you most proud of in yourself?
I think my biggest challenge is my mentality. I think I'm very negative and hard on myself, and I think I could be a lot nicer, and I definitely don't see all the things that people tell me. Like, and I think what I'm proud of is like how many people I've helped motivate, and how many people I've helped make them believe in themselves and see that they can do it. And just like, because all the girls on our wrestling team, like, they're always asking me for advice, and like, I'm always telling them, like, I believe in you, but like, you gotta believe in yourself. Like, you believing in you, like, that's the only way it's gonna get done. Like, you putting in the work and knowing that you deserve it, like, that's what's gonna get it done. Me telling you to do it it's not gonna help you. But like, yeah, my biggest challenge is myself, and then the thing I'm most proud of is how many people I've helped.
I like that. Spooky.
Yes, question again.
What's your biggest challenge, and what are you most proud of in yourself?
I'm most proud of myself of being hung in there with being a father and a husband. Try to be the best I can at that. I think that's what I'm most proud of, is raising my kids the way they came out. I think that humbles me a lot. My biggest challenge is staying, is biting the bullet on things that I should be doing at times. Because I always like, oh, what if I hurt the family? What if I'll make it, you know? But I'm pretty proud of myself for taking every opportunity that I've ever been given and running with it. So.
Love that. Monkey.
I also think my biggest challenge is myself and my mentality. I think I can also be really negative on myself when I like to be a perfectionist, and when things don't turn out the way that I envisioned them to, or they're not perfect, then I beat myself up a lot. And I think I could definitely change that. But I think what I'm most proud of is also myself for not letting what happened to me as a kid define me and using that to uplift me and just coming how far I've come and overcoming all the things that I've overcame. I think that's what I'm most proud of.
I love that. That's good. Was this painless?
Yeah, it was painless.
Yeah. Mama?
The podcast?
Yeah.
I've had anxiety this whole time.
My
palms are sweaty. I'm nervous.
Knees weak, arms is heavy.
Yeah. Vomit on my sweater already.
She's wearing a sweater. That's funny. The person that's about to come in after you guys, he works there.
I don't even know where this is. I just got it at the
Sticker
GI.
party.
Oh, yeah. It's a big construction company here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're right down the street on Beck Street.
You got that the DI.
Oh, yeah?
$2, bro.
In Richfield.
That's a great pickup. Vintage.
It's very comfortable.
They say history repeats itself. I feel like we're in the 90s again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ain't no shame in our game, man.
Yeah.
We find it the DI, we'll rock it.
Oh, no. Hell yeah. That's where we get all the nice vintage shit, man.
Right.
My homeboy, he just got a starter jacket, a Boston Celtics starter jacket, vintage.
Supreme, yeah.
He flipped it, so he got it for like $20. He flipped it for like 180.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what they do now.
Yeah.
So flip that.
No, I'm keeping it.
It's like, I ain't getting rid of this. All right, let's get out of here. Peanut's over there sleeping.
She didn't want to wake up this morning, man. That was a rough one.
Yeah, I like heard him upstairs. He was like, "Peanut, get up," and she was like,
They wouldn't let you stay home. You can't stay home alone.
"No, we gotta go Christmas shopping."
Oh, well, yeah. What's the Christmas plans? What's the holiday plans?
I'm going home. They
He
gotta go
doesn't do the
shopping.
shopping.
I'm done.
I feel you.
I'm done.
What do you guys have any Christmas traditions as a family?
We just decorated Christmas cookies, so that was it. And then
Hold on. Do you guys get the already, like, you just throw them in the oven, or do you guys knead and everything?
everything.
Mom does?
My mom
Okay.
literally
We got the
made
baker.
the frosting and everything.
You're a baker?
No, she baked. She got it already.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's your thing, Mom? Cardio?
No.
What's your thing, Mom? Just making sure the ship's steering the right way?
Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
She was my gym partner. Maybe we can get her back after this podcast.
Damn, why'd you give up on the gym?
Ooh, here we go.
Spooky's just hard on the gym, huh?
No, this year with the girls leaving for college, it was really rough on me. It's taken a little bit of a hit. So
Yeah.
for the new year, I'll get back. But yeah.
Peanut's like, I'm still here, Mom.
Yeah. Wait until I can go to the gym.
All right, so Christmas cookies. You guys are gonna go shopping. A little late to be shopping, isn't it?
Well,
Man,
we were out of
procrastinating, huh?
town.
Oh,
when we were
okay.
here, so.
You guys leave on the 6th.
5th.
On the
Actually,
5th?
yeah, the 6th.
Okay.
Yo, have you seen the lights? What was it called?
World of Illumination.
World of
Oh, I
Illumination.
haven't been there, no.
At the State Fair Park.
Uh-uh.
That was pretty dope last night. You should try it out.
Do they do it to music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do it like a rave, it's like a Christmas rave.
Yeah,
bro.
it was cool.
So I got to do ecstasy before I
Yeah,
go?
yeah, most definitely. Something.
That's the gym I want to start.
Oh,
You got to take 2 caps and a few stems, and then we go work out.
I'm game, bro. I won't feel shit. It's just lightweight.
That's what I want. Nah, I'm just playing.
You know-
What's the social media? Where can we follow the journey for all 3 of you?
my dad's page. I don't ever post on social media ever. But I will now. You've inspired me a little bit. It'll slowly come, but I'm just very awkward with stuff like that.
Don't listen to the comments. Don't read the comments. There's gonna be good. There's gonna be bad. There's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be nasty. DMs are gonna be wild. But you got to look at the positive on it. I mean, your whole story, everything that you both have said, I've inspired people. Times that by 100 million that you have the potential to inspire. Okay?
Yeah.
Stay out of the comments. The negativity, stay out of it. People are, no matter what you do, you can be Mother Teresa. If Mother Teresa had, you know who Mother Teresa is?
I think so.
All right. We don't.
Hold on,
We don't, you know.
Who else? Nelson Mandela? Hold on, more current. Who's more current? Who's an artist, you know? Who draws?
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh?
Use Van Gogh.
Van Gogh.
Sure, Van Gogh.
Van Gogh. All right, you know who Van Gogh is?
Yes.
All right, wasn't that the guy cut his ear off?
Yeah.
I don't know that.
You didn't know that?
Didn't he draw the naked ladies on the roof?
No, that was Michelangelo.
No, he did the Starry Night. And
No. Oh, yeah, that was Van Gogh. Sorry.
don't argue with me. I know.
All right,
She knows.
Van Gogh, 2024 starts social media. A great pioneer in art. Bro, that shit sucks. Why are you doing that shit? You don't know color theory. He's gonna get a bunch of negative comments, but this dude has inspired and has changed the landscape of art.
Yeah.
That can be you ladies, right? You guys can change the landscape of women's wrestling. You can change the landscape of your own community. You know what I mean? You're gonna have negative comments, but you don't have to do anything. But you can times your footprint on this by so much if you were active on social media. Okay. All right. So your dad, what's your social media?
You can find me on Instagram, onlygains.ss.
What's SS mean?
Just onlygains.ss. We can do that. We can say super sport.
All right. Monkey, do you want to?
Super strong.
You have super strong?
Super strong? Yeah, super strong.
You have a social media you want to?
I have a couple.
She's TikTok. She used to be TikTok famous for posting wrestling videos.
I don't even think I remember. I think my TikTok is ABZ06, and then I have 2 Instagram accounts. I have one that's 00_ABZZ_00, and then I have an art account called I've Got Abs, and then I have YouTube that's for my art. That's also I've Got Abs. So yeah.
Yeah, so
That's
she
where you
posts
can
art on
find me.
YouTube. So
Damn.
It's pretty intriguing. Her art was actually pretty good. She animates it. It's pretty nice.
That's dope. See, we need to put it on a shirt.
Hey.
He has a Christmas present coming.
Oh.
I've been waiting for my artwork.
Damn. Not even your own dad can get it, huh?
I gotta pay Fiverr, man. You do that shit.
Damn. You had a Fiverr account?
No.
Oh.
I told her to get one.
There you go. Get paid. You can quit your job. All right. Anything else that you guys want to plug before we leave?
Man, I really appreciate your time.
Of course. Anytime. When you're in, come back. You've done it now, so.
Yeah.
See, it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
Nah, that's cool.
I was wigging out over nothing.
I'm sorry, Peanut. I apologize that you had to wake up. All right. If you want to follow and help support this channel, help support this show, allrock.com, ALLRAWK.com. Go get a hoodie. Go get a t-shirt. I just dropped the Survivor Series unrestricted t-shirt. So if you're a wrestling fan, you can see a really cool t-shirt up there. But if you don't want to make a monetary donation, you can also go on to Dre Rocka on Instagram, DRERAWKA. Share, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and check out the wrestling podcast, Figure 4 Podcast, with my good friend Will Wonder. We're jumping into day 1 of Raw. 2025 is gonna be crazy. We got John Cena coming back, The Rock's coming back. It's nuts. So make sure that you are checking out the Figure 4 Podcast, however you get your podcast. Hope you have the day you deserve. Always protect your light. We're out. Peace. All right. Dang, you look terrified. You look so terrified. You don't watch podcasts? Listen to podcasts? You don't have like a favorite? What do you music?
Music?
Yeah.
I don't know. I listen to like a metal or like grunge.
Grunge metal? I invented grunge.
Oh.
You know a little band called Nirvana? I created Nirvana.
Oh really?
Yeah. Me and Kurt were homies back in the day. Before he supposedly offed himself.
You guys were really?
No.
Oh. He had me for a minute. Most people don't get me, but bro, you had me.